The recent wave of violence in Israel shows no signs of lessening at all. At least 3 people were killed and more than a dozen were injured in a series of stabbing and shooting attacks in Israel. 2 people were killed when 2 gunmen opened fire and stabbed passengers on a bus in a Jerusalem neighborhood. Medical units said over 15 were injured in the attack. One of the alleged bus attackers was shot and killed, while the second one was captured. Then police say that a driver rammed his car into a bus station before getting out and starting to stab people on a Jerusalem street. And then in a central town in Israel, a suspect stabbed an Israeli at a bus station before being wrestled to the ground by bystanders. Of the 5 perpetrators so far, 2 were killed, 3 have been captured. And then Israeli police say that a Jewish Israeli man stabbed another Jew in northern Israel in a suspected failed revenge attack, which just shows you, Lewis, the scale of what's going on. That Jewish man thought he was attacking an Arab man as a revenge attack, and it turned out that it was another Jewish guy. I mean, just an utter disaster.
Yep. There are idiots in Israel too, Dave. They're everywhere. But I saw some of the video of that person driving into the bus stop, and it's just crazy, and it's causing a media frenzy. And look at the comments on those articles on the internet, Dave. It's just insane what's happening.
It is insane, and just as insane is that terrorist group Hamas likes the attacks. They praise the attacks. They called the perpetrators heroes. The mayor of Jerusalem is calling on the Israeli government to act quickly and immediately in response to what's going on. There's already some people saying that these shootings and stabbings are sort of no big deal, that Israel really should not do much. It's just that, sometimes we have violence. I wonder if the reaction would be the same elsewhere, particularly when you have a terrorist group praising and supporting the violence. I think this again goes to that sort of double standard. Hey, listen, yeah, there's some stabbings, there's some shootings, but let's not really overreact here. And I think that attitude would be very different. We have evidence of that. We have proof of that. But it doesn't really matter to a lot of people. The perspective is different when this happens in Israel. And the sort of undertone is, hey, I'm not even sure that the existence of Israel is legitimate. Thus, I'm not even really sure that Israel should be doing anything about these stabbings or shootings, which is not a standard that would be applied to any other country I can think of.
No, and I think if you were to actually talk to Israelis about this, they might say, look, violence is kind of a part of life over here. These things happen. There are the shellings, there are attacks, and that's where we are. I wonder if they're all aware of the reactions that are happening over here.
Yeah, that is a question, and I don't know the answer to it.